Hey, my super beautiful, lovely souls. Lizzie the Lightworker here. And if you're your first time joining me, I would like to welcome you to my channel, Rainbow Moon Readings. And today we are going to be working on Life Path number 1 readings, which I have promised. Okay, so if you're just joining me now and you have not yet seen my previous video about life path numbers, you should go and check that out because I have a formula for how to find your life path number, and I'll leave it in the comments and description box in this video so you can see the formula that I've set up if you want to find your life path number. Okay, but today is going to be for life path number 1s. And just before we go any further, I'd like to say please hit that like button if you like this video. Give me a big thumbs up. And if you are new to me, please consider subscribing so you can see all the new videos that I upload. Hit that bell. Okay, so today is life path number 1. Now, I told you guys that everybody sort of has a tarot card based on their life path number, and life path number 1's card is the Magician. Okay, so as a life path number 1, you being the Magician is all about manifestation, making things happen, manifesting what you desire, making your own dreams come true. You sort of your will, your action, your personal power. You talk the talk, you walk the walk. Okay, it's about being gifted and skilled at everything you do. It's about having all the tools you need to complete things and to sort of manifest your path the right way. All right, it has to do with your personal drive and how you handle challenges. Number 1 people and Magician people handle their challenges with ease. Okay, they have solutions. They have the power of their mind. Their mental aptitude is very strong and very clear. They have infinite ideas about things. They have infinite solutions. They're definitely problem solvers, okay? Because this card is ruled by Mercury, okay? So life path numbers, they deal with the Sun and Mars, and then we have Mercury here, okay? So the Sun is sort of about ourself, about our ego, about our drive. Mars is sort of about our drive too, about our action, about our aggressions, about our passions, and our sexual force, and things like that. And Mercury is about communication and technology, thinking and problem solving. So that should give you a little bit of a background about the card. Now, as I go through this reading, I will talk a little bit about some traits of life path number 1, but we're going to focus on your soul's purpose, what needs improvement or what could use improvement or what to work on in this life, your heart's desire, sort of some love advice, some career advice, and maybe we'll do like message from higher self, or universal message from the universe, if that sounds good. Okay, let's get right into it, guys. Okay, so this first card is going to be soul's purpose, destiny. What is your soul's purpose? What does your soul want you to have in this life, want you to accomplish? What type of experience your soul wants you to have? What is your destiny for this life? Okay, so I'm going to say, to me, this is always like a big family. When I see this card, it's always like happy family, happy ending. The cups are all full. That means emotionally, like, you're satisfied. Financially, you're satisfied. Love, you're satisfied. You may have found your soulmate or be working on finding your soulmate or even your twin flame. And it has to do with like having children and the experience of having children and family. So your soul may want you to experience this. This is part of what is in your destiny, what is supposed to happen, okay? So life path number 1 people are most compatible with 1s, 3s, and 5s, okay? Those numbers will complement them, match them, or sort of counterbalance them in a good way. Usually I'm going to say 2 life path number 1s. A 1 sometimes can represent a newer soul, a soul that has to have a lot more experiences here, if it's like their first time incarnating. Therefore, that could explain some of the wilder action-oriented energy is what I want to say, okay? So yeah, this is what I'm feeling here for this. Soul's purpose. I feel like your soul wants you to have it all, sort of have this experience of having your own family, having a strong partner, being with someone that sort of complements you and counterbalances you, having the experience of having children, a family, building upon you know, structures you're setting up, like money, the way your career path is going, sort of saving your money, sort of getting your ducks in a row. Definitely, okay? Because then the next card here is like what needs work. So like I'm going to say here, this has to do with money and finances. So if you're working on something here, you might be becoming very successful at it, okay? It might just be something you have like a natural knack for that is sort of suiting you or fitting you. Or you're working on finding that, okay? Because a lot of the time, number ones can be job jumpers. And it's not because they're flaky, it's because they're trying to find that perfect fit for themselves. And a lot of the time, people out in a one energy, they end up becoming self-employed or being their own boss, okay? I don't know too here, this speaks of inheritance and like sort of gained money from something or someone. So that could be something too. It could be money you sort of fall into, or that's inherited to you, or it's won from something like a winnings or investment, okay? So this is sort of telling you what needs work. You need to work on your financial house, getting your financial house in order, saving for the future. If you plan on having a family and that's really part of what your soul's destiny is and your soul's purpose, then you're going to need to prepare for that. Save your money, get your credit up, you know, pay off some debts, sort of work on a plan, where you want to live, how you want to live, who you want to live with, what that's going to look like in your mind. Get that in your mind and then sort of start to build upon that and work at that, okay? Because this has to do with like retirement savings and saving for the future. I always see this, and it's two tens together like this, guys. These two cards are phenomenal. It says to me that this is part of the destiny, is to find someone, to get married, sort of to almost have a traditional lifestyle with a person that you care about, that's very well matched for you, that you're on the same page with, that everything is sort of harmonious, okay? So that's part of that. So yes, work on finances. Okay, so sort of a little bit, what is your like soul's desire or your heart's desire? Like with like love, maybe even, but I'm gonna say first heart's desire. So your heart's desire, you're requiring in this life stability, okay? This says stability, it screams stability. Someone that's good with their money, someone that's very grounded, reliable. That's what your soul is asking for. That's what your soul needs, okay? Out of a partner, a one, like I said, they're best suited with ones, threes, and fives, but your compatibility match is going to be somebody that's very grounded, maybe even a little bit better with money than you are, because ones tend to like let money burn a hole through their pocket. They can be very showy at times and very ego driven. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that ego has to do with your high confidence and that highly passionate energy. I mean, they're passionate about everything, relationships, you know, jobs that they have, anything that boosts that ego or boosts that confidence, okay? But they can lose confidence very, very easily as well, too. So they would require a very grounded partner, somebody that can sort of take them down a level when they need to be, and that will sort of show them the way, the right way. Because sometimes in the one energy, we're very scattered. There's a lot of scattered to that one energy, okay? They're very good in the business world. They're very, very good with like making money, okay? But keeping it and saving it, that's another thing. And that's the advice here, okay? So they're going to require that. Their heart's desire is to ultimately have that grounded stability, reliability, and ultimately, I believe, to be good with money, okay? Okay, so let's get love advice. Okay, so love advice. Whether you're in a relationship or single, okay? If you're single, I'm feeling like you can't rush from relationship to relationship, okay? This is telling you you need to have downtime and time to breathe in between relationships, okay? It's sort of like you need to detach, you need to let old feelings go. You can only do that when you break up with somebody and you allow yourself some time to heal and to get over it and to stand on your own. You have to stand on your own sometimes to have that experience. Ones typically do not have a problem with this. They can be very independent. A lot of them are single or remain single for quite a while because they're so focused on their careers and so focused on their money. A lot of the time, ones can be even in law or military type careers, or they're just really good with communication and technology. So they have a niche sort of for that. I don't even know if I said the right word, sorry. But yeah, this is telling you in between relationships, you need to rest and relax and sort of be by yourself. And if you're, with someone, if you're in a relationship and this is all what's happening for you sort of now, you worked on things and money and a grounded, stable partner, then you need to let them have their space and you need to have your space at times as well to recharge batteries, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let's get a little bit of career advice here, okay? So career advice, I'm going to say do what you love. Always, always, always try to find a job to do what you love. Ones are not going to be bossed around, number one. If they can't be the manager or think that they're going to have a chance to be in a management position or above someone because they don't like to be pushed around and they don't like to have control over them or authority over them, they'll share their responsibilities with somebody, but they don't want somebody having all of that or looking over their neck every minute and breathing down their neck and bothering them. I'm going to say, do what you love. If there's something out there, even like I said, a lot of ones become entrepreneurs. They like to have their own job or be their own boss. It has to be something that you love or you're going to get bored and that energy is going to fizzle out and you're not going to want to do it anymore and then you'll sort of be stuck. But yes, don't stay stuck in dreams. If you're going to try to do something, just do it. A one has that energy for drive and sort of an aggression drive, a fury to that drive. If that makes any sense, like a fury to it, light a fire under your ass and move like fury. That's what I mean. But do what you love and do something you love. Go into a field that you love, something that you want to be doing, for the rest of your life, or else you'll get bored and it'll fizzle out. Okay, so now let's get a message from higher self or from the universe. Okay, so the universe, your higher self, wants you to really think things through before you do them. Okay, one's energy is extremely fiery. We go after things, all the ones, with, like I said, a complete fiery jump into it energy, okay? This is telling you that there's lots of things in life. There's lots of battles. Lots of battles to be had. Lots of things you're going to have to fight for in life. And ones are fighters. They will fight for what's right. They will always fight for the underdog kind of people. They could even be a little bit spiritual, but definitely not religious. They stand true to what they believe. They don't allow other people to sway them or turn them. That's where the stubborn comes in a bit, but they're very passionate about their beliefs, okay? So they're not going to be easily taken over or easily changed or easily led. This has to do with sort of taking breaks when you need breaks, okay? Your soul wants you to know that you can't take all the burden all the time, and you certainly being like a workaholic is not like the best, it's not the best for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, working is great and making money is great, but your center focus in life should not be those things. There's other experiences that you need to have. Okay, that's simply just what your soul is telling you. Just make sure you give yourself breaks. You don't give up on things. You don't get easily discouraged. You keep that drive up and you take breaks when you need them. Okay, so why don't we get just one more? We're going to pull an energy oracle. And we get patience, okay? What a great message. So with everything you do, just have that patience. I think the card explains itself. I don't have to give a long diatribe of an explanation here, but I really enjoyed doing this reading, guys. If you'd like to see any more, and I'm also going to do compatibility readings, so like a 1 and a 2, a 2 and a 5, please let me know what you think in the comments, okay? And if you'd like a reading, let me know your life path number. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker. Thank you so much for joining me.